What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, how are you doing? This is Megra here, and I'm back this month with a Boxycharm. I did a Boxycharm unboxing on my Facebook page. It is at Mrs. Megan-EOBIEGTH if you want to go follow it. And we do the unboxings over there, and I did add up everything inside of this box is $137 worth of product that is retail price. I only paid $21 to get this shipped to my house. I paid $21 a month for this subscription box, and they ship it to my house. It's 4 to 5 full-size items for me to try every month. And it's things that I probably wouldn't normally choose for myself, or go to Sephora and be like, oh, you know what, I probably should buy that. But they're normally hits for me. So, do you like my glasses, by the way? They're new. I'm gonna take them off though, so that we can play with some of the things that are inside of this box. So, we are going to get into this today. So let's get started. The first product that I want to get into is the Touch and Soul Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. It's supposed to give you a dewy skin. It is the last step before you put on your foundation. And I love a good moisturized skin because my skin is super dry. I haven't opened this yet, so kind of, okay. It smells like most of their other products. I've had a couple of the Touch and Soul products from the Poreless primers before, and I really like those. And I'm guessing a little bit goes a long way with this, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on and leave it at that. We have a visitor. Just gonna rub that in. Oh yeah, this feels super moisturizing. My skin feels very moisturized. It looks very dewy for sure. And I want to say that it does feel very balmy. So hopefully it doesn't make me look like just like a grease pit, because that's what I'm worried about. I'm super dry though, so hopefully this is just makes everything look awesome. I'm going to put on some foundation real quick, and I'll be right back. So another thing that they sent over today was the Illuminati Beauty Blender Beauty Sponge. Not a beauty blender, beauty sponge. And it is an edgeless, reusable, high definition cosmetic sponge, and it's shaped just like the beauty blender, but it is super dense. Like, it feels straight up like, I don't know, it's very tough on the inside. Like, I can't imagine this being like soft enough to put makeup on with, but hopefully it works really well. It says a high definition cosmetic sponge applicator, and this retails for $21, so we're gonna see how it works, because I normally use a Real Techniques beauty sponge, or a Flower Beauty sponge is my favorite. because it's like the softest sponge that you can find. So we're gonna try this out today and see how this works. I'm using the Loreal Infallible FreshWear, the shade 420. It's my favorite. This is super hard, by the way. There's like no give to this at all. I mean, it's blending. I'd say that nothing is really like going inside of the sponge, like nothing's getting soaked into the sponge, and maybe that's why it is so heavy. Like it has something inside of it that makes it like one of those like non-steepable sponges that like don't soak things into it, but it just feels like I'm kind of pounding my face with a rock. Don't love this. I mean, it's doing a nice, I guess an okay job blending. I just don't love how firm it is. It's so firm, and it's not my favorite. We're gonna try to use concealer with this sponge real quick with the pointy side, and then I'm going to put this thing away. Probably for good. So I am going to lightly contour real quick and try to use this sponge, get some use out of it while it's here. I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. Blended out pretty well on that side. What is your deal over here? I don't want to have to use this much pressure on my face in order to get things to blend out. I just don't want to have to do that. I shouldn't have to. Also, look at this sponge. Because of the pressure that I've had to put on to it in order to get it to blend right here, it's also already breaking apart right here. So, I'm not approved. I do not approve of this. This is not okay. This. Let's put some concealer on real quick and we have another visitor, by the way. This is Dexter. Okay, I'm gonna hop off of here and powder my face and put on some bronzer, some blush, and I'll come right back to check out another product. Okay, so the next Boxycharm item that we're going to get into is a Laura Geller New York Illuminating Highlighter in the shade Charming Pink. She looks like this, and this is what she looks like swatched out. She's gorgeous, pink, very dewy, very gorgeous. Let's go ahead and just take a little bit on the brush, little fan brush, and put a little bit on the cheek and see how it works. Ooh. Oh man, that is really pretty. It's like one of those highlighters that you get obsessed with very quickly. I can already tell. Just look at that. It's just so pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pink. This would be a great color on anyone. Literally anyone. Do my eyebrows real quick, and then we're going to get into the eyeshadow. All right, we're going to get into this Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette. that they sent over in the Boxycharm. This palette retails for $32. It is a 5 matte brown eyeshadow palette, and she looks like this. She's got a mirror, and she looks like this with these beautiful colors. She has a nice little brush here. We're gonna try out the small little brush as well. Probably use it to put this little white shade all over the lid. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's pigmented. Check that out. Let's go through the shades real quick. I'm going to swatch the shades for you. Let's start here. This one here is called Tea Light. This one next to it is called Deserted. This one here is called Outdoorsy. This reddish tone, oops, I used the wrong finger here. This reddish toned one is called Cherry Wood. And the last one here is called Rock Bottom. So we're going to put those on the eyeballs real quick and come up with some sort of a look. I'm gonna use this little brush real quick that comes with it and just kind of lay this white shade down as kind of a base and see if it works, how well it works. Well, the white shade is very pigmented, for sure. Just not a huge fan of this brush, for sure. It's not my favorite. So we're gonna go in with this Luxie 250 large blending brush, and we're just gonna tap into that white shade and just put it all over the lid to give us something to blend onto. It really gets the job done quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because it is pretty large and in charge. These shadows are super creamy. So I'm going to dip into the shade Deserted right next to it, and I'm going to put that down as a transition shade. Ooh, oh damn, that's pigmented. That is, super pigmented. And it blends out like a dream. I do have a little bit of fallout right here. I'm just gonna kick that off with another brush real quick. I'm bringing that all the way in to the inner corner over here. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Be right back. I'm gonna go into this next shade right here called Outdoorsy and go just underneath with a little bit smaller brush, I'm going to go in with this, what is this one? I believe this one is a Moda Pro brush. This one is a 430 crease brush. Right here. I think I knocked off all of that. Yeah. Just blending that in right over the crease, just underneath where we laid that transition shade down originally. These are blending so well. They're super pigmented and very creamy. Do have a little bit of fallout from this one. Again, I'm just going to dust it away, just like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go into this last shade over here, this rock bottom shade, and I'm going to just dab into it just the slightest bit, and I'm going to tap in the pigment in the outer corner. And just kind of jiggle it out. And just kind of deepening up this look. Same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to get into this shade right here, this cherry wood shade, and I'm going to ever so slightly dip into that, and I'm going to kind of blend in between the darkest shade and the transition shade and drag it across the lid. And give it just like the slightest hint of that red color. I don't want it to be like, boom, red, but I want it to know, like, hey, I'm red. I'm here. This red color reminds me a lot of the red from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I refer a lot to the Jaclyn Hill palette in a lot of my videos because that's my favorite palette that I've ever owned. That red I've used in so many looks. Because it's my favorite red. I actually own a pair of Converse in that color red, so I use it a lot. And this blends just the same way. It's so effortless. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put on some eyeliner, some mascara, and I'm going to line my lips, and then I will be right back. I'm gonna use this iconic London Plumping lip gloss in the shade Nearly Nude, and use the mirror from the Baked Browns palette. I already have my lip lined and stuff, and we'll see. Very minty. Okay. This applicator is very long. It's a very pretty color. I like that a lot. It's very pretty. So let me find my little sheet here, and I can tell you how much it is. This is the finished look. So let's do a rundown of all the products that we got in Boxycharm. We got the Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. It is a 5-pan matte shades for $32. The iconic London Plumping lip gloss in the shade Nearly Nude for $26. I love this, by the way. We got the Loreal Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminating Highlighter in the shade Charming Pink, which I love. Look at gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous highlight that is. And this retails for $26. We got the Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm from Touch and Soul. This feels really good on the skin. I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit more, see if it affects my skin at all. It looks really great right now. My skin feels very hydrated. I really like how it is working as of right now, and it retails for $32. And last, and certainly least, my very least favorite is this Illuminati cosmetic sponge. This is by far the worst sponge I've ever used in my entire life. I so much dislike this. It's the worst thing I've ever put on my face. It's so very, very, very tough. It's got holes in it already from having to really press it into the skin in order to get it to really blend out my contour, and I don't love this. I can buy something for much cheaper than $21, which is what this cost for retail, than to pay this price. Real Technique sponges, you can buy 2 for $9, and they're way better than this. Or you can buy 1 Flower Beauty sponge for $9, and they last for forever. I threw mine away because I was like, well, I've had this for 6 months, I should probably throw it away, even though it still has no tears in it and stuff. But I've been using it forever, and it's literally the softest thing I've ever put on my face. But this is absolutely horrible. I'm going to throw it away. I wouldn't even give this to somebody. This is absolutely horrible. Everything else in this box, I love. In fact, I'm going to put the Baked Browns eyeshadow palette in my work bag so that I can continue to use it while I'm at work, because these are some shades that I can actually like so very quickly blend out to the point like I don't even have to think about it. I can just like whoop right on and don't have to muss and fuss with them. So I'm going to do that, and this entire box retails for $137. I paid $21, and this is not sponsored, by the way. I just love Boxycharm so much because I do get to try all these things out that I normally wouldn't purchase on my own. I'm really, really bad about regretting things that I purchase. I have that anxiety whenever I go to Sephora. If I buy something, I immediately regret it because I've never tried it before I purchase it, and I have such bad anxiety about that kind of thing. So I love this option with Boxycharm. I'm able to try things before I purchase them. With this, I am only paying $21 a month to try things that I would not normally purchase with my actual like full ass paycheck. So if you would like to do that, all you gotta do is click on this link down below for Boxycharm. This is not sponsored. You're not gonna get anything off for clicking on this link, and I'm not gonna get any benefit from it, but I like it, so I promote it. I really do love it. This sponge is worthless, so I'm tearing it up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this video, or if you don't, that's kind of hurtful. Don't forget to like this video and share it to people that you know, because that would be nice, you know. We post a lot of family vlogs on this channel. We do fun things with the family, and I like to keep those memories on here and share them with you guys. Anything that we do that is fun or exciting for us, or spending family time together, we have a blast and we are hilarious. So if you want to join us, don't forget to subscribe. Click that subscribe button down below. We post new videos all the time, and don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. It is at MRSmegra. Also, say hello to Dexter. He's been my little gnome behind me all video. If you haven't seen him, just chilling behind me the whole time because he wants to be in the frame constantly. I hope that you enjoyed this video because I enjoy making these, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!